your intro, though.
And here we are, Troy, Kyle, Troy. We're here at the outside parking lot. We don't really have an inside parking lot, so I don't know what that matters. But anyway,
taking the bike inside.
Here we are. No. It's a beautiful day. We want to be outside, and we're here to talk to you about
Hand cycle bike. I'm fortunate enough that I got a roller, an indoor trainer, so I'm not wheeling around the parking lot and making Troy chase me. But we're doing this so you can see the muscles we're using, the activities we're doing, the range of motion, and then we'll be able to show you the actual workout to go along with this to get you stronger and more fit for a hand cycle bike. And I've got my leg down because even on the roller, this thing wants to roll and get in the corner. I guess I'm a little off center, but different hand cycle. Well, of course, let's go back. That since we're doing the stationary and there's no traffic, I'm just sitting here without my safety gear. If you're out riding, wear your helmet. Trust me, it is a safety thing that will keep you alive. Bike flags, headlight, tail light, blinkers, especially with this kind of bike, setting very low to the ground. There are many variations on hand cycle bikes. My teammates that I do adaptive sports with had recommended this style. It's a top end Force 3. I was fortunate enough to get it through the VA. Had gone over to the Ann Arbor VA in Michigan here, and the company the VA works with had brought up 15 or 20 different styles. I tried this out, really enjoyed it. I do believe Troy did have a video of me tooling around earlier, and as a hip disarticulation, I have found that turning away from my leg, it's pretty easy. Turning into the leg, I'm still working with. But I'm gonna turn this back to Troy, and we're gonna talk about what muscles should we be training for this, Troy? What do you think?
All right, so, again, like all of my philosophy lives around the idea of training the whole body, but specifically with this, obviously, the arms are critical in this. So we're going to train the biceps, we're going to train the triceps, we're going to get the rear delts, the lats, the chest. We're even going to get the midsection, exactly. We're not going to neglect the middle, be it the obliques, the abdominals, the low back. We're going to get it all. Little wrist work as well, for sure.
Because this is a lot of wrist work.
Yeah, so as we get through this, we're going to go through a full workout in the end.
Not so much leg, because this just hangs out here.
The leg just is dangling.
If you want to work the leg or legs, do it.
We'll throw a leg exercise in, or two.
Doesn't hurt.
No, it's good.
No.
So, yeah, definitely a full upper body workout is going to be involved, and we're going to step you right through it one by one. All the proper technique, everything about that is coming up shortly. But tell us more about this particular bike and how you got it and all of that type of stuff.
Like I said, I'm fortunate enough that I was able to get this through the VA as a veteran. This is just one of many variations. I like it. I've had friends with recumbent bikes that were able-bodied. You are sitting very low, so it's always about safety. Wear your helmet. Wear gloves if you want. Water bottles. Flags, of course.
This one actually has a water bottle holder in the back.
I'm fortunate enough also, I don't have it attached right now, but I also have...
we got one up front.
But I also have a crutch holder so that I can ride and strap my crutches behind me, so wherever I stop, I can use the crutches to get off. That didn't come out right. To get off the bicycle. Whoops. I should probably put a warning on our videos that there may be adult content.
They're not made for kids, so we're all right. We're all right. We might
forgot
slip.
where we were supposed to go. What was the question?
Well, how did you get this thing?
Well,
these
like
are not.
I said, went through the VA. Tried different variations. Like this one. My physical medicine rehab doc over at the Ann Arbor VA, when they were talking to the company out of Illinois, he said, "What color do you think he wants?" I'm a Michigan grad, so of course
look at that.
I got the maize and blue.
Yeah. We still like him.
And you know, the stickers are coming, and gotta have some fun in life, right?
Yes, you do. And if you were unlucky enough to be a Michigan grad, then you should promote it.
Or a Michigan fan.
Or a fan. You could be just a Michigan
Or if you
fan.
want to become a Michigan fan, you know.
Or a Michigan grad. You can go. It's a good school. It's a good
you know.
school. It's just not the best Michigan school.
This is coming from
Northern
Michigan grad.
Northern Michigan.
So,
what does this have to do with this bike? Nothing.
Nothing.
Moving on.
Although,
moving on.
You can always ride your bike in Marquette.
You can ride your bike
for
in
about
Marquette.
1 month.
Or for about a month.
Unless you put sled wheels or
That's right.
You know, something on. Bottom line is having, well, like I said, I'm fortunate enough to go through the VA, but not everybody's a veteran. You may be able to get one through your insurance. A lot of my adaptive sports teammates have hand cycle bikes that they were able to get through their insurance. Other options, there are a lot of different organizations out there that have grants available. Victoria's Victory Foundation is one. Challenged Athletes Foundation, Move United. A lot of places out there do grants for adaptive equipment, whether it's a hand cycle bike, sports wheelchair, racing wheelchair, whatever. And the couple that I've applied for, they're online. The application process is relatively easy. Bottom line, it comes down to what is your disability and how is this adaptive equipment going to improve your life. I've always enjoyed riding bikes, but now as an amputee, I've discovered other sports. I do swimming. Now I have the hand cycle bike. I also have the racing wheelchair. What's that lead to? Triathlons. That's my goal, is the swimming, the biking, and then the racing wheelchair for the running part. Also known as paratris. We're filming this right now just before the Olympics come up in Paris. They do have Paralympic Games following. And if you want to see some amazing athletes, whether it's swimming, racing, hand cycle bike, watch the Paralympics, Winter Paralympics. You've got all the winter games, sled hockey, another sport I play in. So you'll see some videos on how to train for that. Today, hand cycle bike, mainly upper body, some core, throw in a leg just because it's attached. Bottom line is ride safe, train hard, so that the riding's easier. And use a good trainer. That always helps.
It does always help. Do you think that's why I selected you to run this channel, beyond the key to this channel? Because you're in every flipping sport there is?
I think so.
I think so.
A lot of it is that I think I challenge myself. I will never be the best athlete out there, but the support I get from my teammates, from the coaches. I compete with a lot of teams in Grand Rapids here in Michigan through Mary Free Bed. It is so supportive. Even when I first started, like sled hockey, I'm always tipping over. My teammates are, first of all, laughing, but they're also supportive. They're helping. I've got a grant through Victoria's Victory Foundation, and I'm getting a custom-built sled, so I'm strapped in more than sliding out. I was able to get this through the VA. There are so many different options out there to get you the equipment. If you're interested in not just fitness, but also competing, don't think of your disability as a hindrance or something to stop you. Some of my teammates have been training. They're in their 30s or 40s, so they've been training or competing 20 years. They have a ton of knowledge. They're teaching me every time I practice with them or compete with them. But we're also going to work on getting some of them involved, doing some blogs, some Zoom calls. So there's different ways to train. I'm a hip disarticulation. My training is even going to be different than above or below knee amputation. Definitely going to be different than somebody with muscular dystrophy or cystic fibrosis or spina bifida, or even a back injury, neck injury, makes you a quadriplegic or paraplegic. You can still compete. There are ways to work out. Training that we're going to show you is good for your overall body. So is this. But the training makes this easier. The training makes this better. The training, the fitness training, the resistance training also makes your life better. Bottom line, use it or lose it. And as Troy always says,
Get strong, stay fit.
have
Yes.
fun. Get out there, do this safely. I want to show this pretty face. But wear a helmet, bike flags, blinkers, headlight flash, or tail flashlight. Yeah, you could ride with a flashlight.
Yeah, ride with a
tail
flashlight.
light, make sure you're safe. A lot of places have bike lanes. Use them. Use your sidewalk. If you're safe, you're able to train better. You're able to have more fun. So today, hand cycle bike. Next up will be
The workout.
The workout
Yeah.
for this.
We're gonna lay it out.
Comments, questions, concerns, let us know. Subscribe. I'd love to see different bikes. Show us some videos of your bike. You may have to train a different way than I do for the recumbent bike. It's going to be upper body, but there may be some other things that we need to do. So let us know what you think. Give us some comments, give us some questions. We appreciate learning. We appreciate you watching. And I'm about ready to take this thing off the roller and go cruise around.
That's what I was thinking.
Watch this. There's no reverse gear. That's one thing I haven't been able to figure out. And I have learned that even the slightest incline, you got to work harder. So I try to go downhill all the way.
All right, stay tuned for
both ways to school. I want to go downhill both ways.
stay tuned for the actual workout, step by step.
Oh, no, I'm doing my workout now.
Kyle's just gonna ride around, but
And I always turn to the right's a lot easier than turn to the left, I'll tell you.